Good morning, dear souls. Welcome to my channel. I decided to do another reading. This is High Priestess Summer Rain. I welcome you for coming, Hotep. I'm just excited to be here. I've already prayed over the cards and poured over some psychic energy over them. Sometimes I blow on them to make them more pliable to my intuitive interpretation, or to make me more pliable to their interpretation. Okay? So they were already shuffled. I'm going to shuffle them one more time because I feel I should. Remember, this is August 4th Piscean reading. This is for Pisces only. I'm not exactly sure how folks do every single last star sign. I'm really not. But I'm going to use today the Oracle of Anubis for us Pisceans. The Oracle of Anubis. This is the book I'm using, or the deck that I'm using, the Oracle. And remember, I do ancient Egyptian reading, so I'm trying to take us back to the cosmos, to astronomy, astrology. Although I'm not too caught up on astrology, I'm still learning about that and how it applies to the cards. And I know there are a lot of planets in retrograde and things are going crazy. And even in the last reading, for the general reading, it seemed like there was a lot of conflict in that reading, but there were cards that overrode that. Okay, so with all of these planets in retrograde and everything going just kind of wild, we need to find some sort of place to situate ourselves. And the cards are a good place to start with situating how we feel in regards to this. We're doing a simple 4-card spread. And this is Anubis Oracle. This card right here, the Anubis card, can you see it? This is the card that is the key card for all of this, opener of the way. I'm going to bring out 2 for clarification. For you. So thank you for your Piscean reading. The first card is Bast. Holy longing, instinct, sensuality. Bast. Okay? But, this card is beautiful. This is a cat with grapes, with just an aura flying off of her back, and whirls and swirls. She's in flowers. She's in a lush, fruitful place because in her hand she has fruit. Kind of reminds me of Eden, in the Garden of Eden. The man-made Eden, where for some reason a man can give life to a person. It's a little interesting. Bast. So pulling this card as the very first one of, say, the context for us Pisces is important to set the stage. Bast is a guardian and guide to lead you to your heart desires and to bring your instincts and sensuality into alignment with your holy longing. Please pay close attention to what you're birthing in the world. Bast will help you see and hold to the higher dedication and commitment underlying what you most desire. Additionally, she's a cat. Consider how self-confident, self-contained they are, and how they reflect example of self-love and self-care. It's time to settle in and pamper yourself. You deserve it. So Bast is, in this context, she is the guardian. We are being guarded by Bast. And it's important to be aware of what you're birthing into the world. Like, for instance, I'm doing this tarot card reading. What am I birthing into the world? Is it just a simple, goofy reading that I'm trying to do and put it online, not really caring? No, I'm trying to birth something real that means something to myself, that takes use of my intuition so that I can grow in my intuitive force. And Bast is our Piscean guardian for today, like our guardian angel for today. And things are right. Things are fertile. Let's see what influences there are. Oh my gosh, we got the Sphinx. So here we have our guardian, and we have being careful of what we birth into the world. And then we have the Sphinx pop right up with a very imposing figure, to say the least. It's beautiful. It's got the 5 stars around it. Flowers. It's huge. Huge. It's huge. This card suggests that you bring your question to the Sphinx. Stop, open your heart, and listen. Take some time to prepare yourself. Listen to how the Sphinx informs you. So, you may have some people in your life, male, female, it doesn't matter where they're from, that can help you. That can help you grow in your intuition. That can strengthen your capacity to open up to guidance. Whoever that person is a divine messenger. So if this person pops into your life today and gives you some feedback, I think you should listen. And my thing is, if I hear the same thing 3 times, it may not be the same way from 3 different people, but if I hear it 3 times, or if I see symbolism of it, I'm realizing that I'm getting a message from the Sphinx. And you can't rush this process, because you have to really be sort of in charge of your inner map of your life and your potential future. But this is a divine messenger, so someone's bringing you a message today. We don't know the timing, but we hope it's today. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be in 3 days, it could be 7 days, it could even be 30 days. Just because I'm reading today doesn't mean that this fertile context does not go away, nor the advice you're going to gain from people in your circle. But you have to stay attuned to these readings, like sometimes listen to them again to see if they work for you. Let's see how you appear to others. Higher love and wisdom. This is Hathor, Seth, and Wadjet. Those are the individuals in these pictures. The big old snake up there with a red hat on. Red means fertility and power. So this is a major arcana for this oracle. So I'm glad we were able to have one come out. Let's see here. Give me a second to think, to look at this. So this card is how you appear to the and maybe you're not allowing yourself to experience love. Maybe you are been hurt, devastated by love. But you need to think about love is not always that direct one, or one that can be higher love. And as I'm reading these cards, which present the macro perspective, not the micro, the other cards I use present more of a detailed version. This is more of an overview. But you have to look toward higher love and wisdom in order to maintain the fertility and the guidance of Bast, and to understand who the influencers, the situation. Because if you don't have higher love and wisdom, you're not going to see the individual that's coming to help you, who's coming to tell you something, maybe 5 different times, 5 different ways. This is the Sphinx. You can't listen if you're presenting yourself as, if you're not showing that you have higher love and wisdom. And there is some power in this card that you now have. And that power is to face the shadow in yourself, in your situation. What is the shadow? And it could be you're not open to love on any level. You even forgot what love feels like. So we need a soul search. Let's see what the last one says. This is the solution to the problem. This is upside down. This is not a major arcana. This is a Netaru card, like these other two. They're like the smaller cards. Wholeness, creation of secret purpose, divine parents. This is 21, Nut and Gabe. Again, we got this lush, beautiful, lush area with this. It's so lush. This person's turned green, and he's looking up at the cosmos. Because we are pieces of the cosmos. You know, there's a theory that I hold on to. The cosmos is living, as we know that. And if you don't, you need to. And it wants to come and experience life from time to time. So what the cosmos does is it brings a life into the world in the form of a baby, so it can get a perspective of this world. That baby's a piece of the cosmos. Since we're all a piece of the cosmos, we're all connected. And this is the cosmos right here. Laying there, meditating, taking time. Patience, 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 taking time. It was upside down. So let me see what it means. The solution is you're going to change. You're ready to step out in the world with sacred purpose and strong sense of your own wholeness. But you're not. You're not ready. Because the card was reversed. I hate when I have to end the major card reading on a bad note. You haven't completed anything yet. But you are ready to step out into the world. You need to listen to this individual's advice. And you need to practice wisdom. Because if you don't practice wisdom, you're never actually going to be transforming your world. Because you'll be insane. You'll be making the same mistakes in a different way. You have to get a hold of yourself and look at things objectively and critically. Not that you have to criticize yourself, But you need to understand where your isfet energy, where that energy lies and why is it holding you back. And this gentleman or female or other gender can help you figure this out, can be your guide. So we do want to get this card right side up, because right now you don't have a strong sense of wholeness. And the solution is you have got to find it. And you haven't made that transformation yet. You may be on the verge of it, but there's still more work to be done. Let's see what our clarifying oracle cards are saying to us. We've got Kunum, and there's Potter's Wheel. I'm going to read these directly from the book, so I want to make no mistake. When any aspect of your being is in need of renewal, repattering, repair, you can step into Canute's Potter's Wheel. So I think that if we're using math, cross, this comes back to normal, because Canute is going to put you on this potter wheel and renew you and repair you with faith, trust, and knowledge. He's going to repair you into a new form, lovingly, with great care. And it's also the principles of bringing forms to your ideas. So you can't have ideas and want things without taking your time to create them, to mold them. This card reminds you to be solid and grounded with your energy and connection to the earth. So go outside, go to the beach, go walk in the grass. If you live in the city, walk down the city street, the concrete jungle. That's all right. Go out into whatever nature you are, if that's urban, rural, suburban, the beach, a closet that has things that represent fertility and outside. Doesn't matter, but you need to get with yourself, because Kunin wants to usher you into expanded awareness for the next chapter of your journey. And this is transformation. So I righted it. He's going to get you to your solution. Let's look at the crested ibis. Remember, this is a Pisceans reading for today. Now let's see. Oh! And it comes right under how we express ourselves to others. Time to look at how you express yourself to others. It's time to look at how you express yourself to others, especially in communication with people. The influencers. You. My goodness, this couldn't be a more cohesive, harmonious reason. You're a valuable ally. It also means to lighten up. Lighten up. Yeah, you gotta work. Work. Everything requires work. But you can find some joy in it, and you can have humor about yourself. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at others, but not in a way that's going to make them mad. Join the fray. The fray of life. because you have extra special powers, Piscean, to do it. You know, you're very empathic. You're very intuitive. You can be very kind-hearted, almost to a fault. And you are extremely smart because you bridge intuition in a way that can break down the ego and show the reality of the situation. And here we have right now, it's time to look at how you express yourself to others. And it's time to lighten up. It wants you to breathe. It wants you to meditate. It wants you to lighten up. But all these cards want you to be the best that you can be. And that is the end of my first astrological sign reading. It's for Pisces for this day of August 4th. I thank you for coming to my page, High Priestess Summer Rain, and I pray that your day is just full of happiness and that you can be empathetic to others, Pisceans, because I know sometimes we can be selfish. We need to be empathetic and we need to pay attention to this person, whoever this is, whoever's talking to us. We need to pay attention to that. Because it's going to help us recreate ourselves. Right? So we can triumph. We have our guardian angel. We know we need to have love and wisdom. And you need to get out. Smell roses. Get out the house. Do something fun. Thank you. I wish you a blessed day.